Hello everyone, this is Maths of Standard 4th, lesson number 7, Coins and Notes. This is part 1 of the lesson. So let's get started with the lesson. In this lesson we are going to learn about coins and notes. Now the Indian rupee is the official currency of India. We know America has dollar, Dubai has dirham. In the same way India has Indian rupee, which is the official currency of India. We can buy anything, we can sell and get money. We are going to get Indian rupee in exchange. So that is India official currency or Indian rupee. The rupee is subdivided into 100 paise. Now like how we have 1 kilometer is equal to 1000 meter. 1 kilometer is divided into 1000 meter. In the same way 1 rupee is divided into 100 paise. Now in the olden days we had 1 paise, 2 paise, 25 paise. Nowadays 50 paise is the smallest denomination, but people rarely use 50 paise, so we have got directly 1 rupee as the smaller denomination. But in the olden days we had 1 paise, 2 paise, that means 1 rupee is divided into 100 paise. So I hope you have understood the meaning of subdivided. So you know now that rupee is divided into smaller parts, that is 100 paise. The issuance of the currency is controlled by the Reserve Bank of India. So the Reserve Bank of India controls the issuance, means they have the right to issue coins and currency in India. In 2010, a new rupee sign was officially adopted. This is the new rupee sign which was adopted in 2010. Before this, India used RSS symbol for rupees. But now we are having this as the new rupee sign. Let's take an example and understand. Suppose I want to purchase a color box. The cost of the color box is 10 rupees, but I have 20 rupees with me. The shopkeeper is not having change. So what I'll do, I'll go home and change my 20 rupees note into smaller numbers or the smaller ones. So the 20 rupee note will have 2 10 rupees. So now I can give 1 10 rupee note to the shopkeeper and purchase the color box. This is the meaning of exchanging the big note into small ones. Now let's take one more example. Now in this picture, Nandu's mother, she wants to pay the bill to the milkman. She is having a 500 rupees note. But the milkman, the bill he is telling is of rupees 452 and he is not having the change of 500. So mother is telling Nandu to go to the shop and get change for 500 rupee note. Means exchanging the 500 note into smaller notes so that she can pay the bill of 452 rupees. Okay. So now let us see how Nandu is going to exchange the note and come. Nandu goes to the shopkeeper. The shopkeeper gives 100 rupees to him in exchange of 500 note. So he gets 500 rupees note. That becomes 500. But he wants to have more smaller notes to give to the milkman. So he gives 100 back to the shopkeeper, and instead of that 100, now he is having 400 100 rupees note, and instead of 100 he will be having 50 rupees, then 20, that is 70 rupees, plus 10, that is 80, plus 10, that is 90. So now he is having total 490 rupees plus the coins. He is having 2 rupees coin, that is 5 coins, that makes up 10 rupees. So now he is having 100 rupees 4 note, 50 rupees 1 note, 120 rupees note, 2 10 rupees note and 5 rupees 2 coin, that makes up 500 rupees. Now how much he has to pay to the milkman? He has to pay to the milkman 452 rupees. So he is going to give 400 rupees note, 150 rupees note and 1 rupees 2 coin. So that becomes here 452. So he clears the bill of the milkman by paying him 452 rupees note. So I hope you have understood exchanging big coins and notes for smaller ones. You saw how we exchange the 500 rupees note into 500 rupees note. Then again 100 note we exchange into smaller denominations and got 50, 20, 10 and 2 rupees. Okay, so let's go further and see. Now exchanging big coins and notes for smaller ones. The change for 1 rupee. So 1 rupee can be changed into more smaller number. Now which is that number? Let us see. It can be changed into a smaller denomination. So 1 rupee, if we have 250 paisa coin, that becomes 1 rupee. Now in India we have 50 paise coin is the smallest denomination, but people are rarely using it. So now we come to know that 1 rupee can be exchanged for 250 paisa coin. Okay. Now we will see change for 2 rupees. Now how 2 rupees can be changed? Let us see. For changing 2 rupees we can have 4 50 paisa coins. So instead of 2 rupees we can have the smaller denomination as 450 paisa coin. Then we can also have 2 1 rupees coin instead of 2 rupees. Instead of having 1 2 rupees we can have 2 1 rupees coin. We can have one more bifurcation. We can have 1 rupee coin and 2 50 paise coins. So instead of carrying 2 rupees, we can carry 1 rupees and 2 50 paisa coins. This is the exchange of 2 rupees into smaller ones. Now let us see 20 note, how I can exchange into smaller one. I can have 2 10 rupees note to make it 20. Then I can have 1 10 rupee coin and 2 5 rupees coin, that also makes it 20. Then I can have 4 5 rupees coin, that is also 20. 1 10 rupee coin and 4 2 rupees coin, that is how much? 8 rupees, that is 18 rupees. And 2 1 1 rupee coin, that becomes 20. So I can like 10 rupees I can bifurcate 20 rupees note into a number of ways. 100 rupees. Now let's see how to exchange 100 rupees into smaller one. Here 100 rupees can be exchanged into 150 rupees note, 220 rupees note and 10 rupees note. That is 50 rupees plus 20 is 70, plus 20 is 90, plus 10 is 100. So I can bifurcate 100 into 50, 150 note, 220 note and 10 note. Which is the other way to bifurcate 100? Let us see. Now here I have got 150 rupees note, 120 rupees note and 3 10 rupees note. That also makes it 100. Let us see the third method or third bifurcation. Here I have 250 rupees note. 250 rupees note also makes 100 rupees. Which is the fourth way? Let us see. Now instead of having so many notes, we can also have 10 rupees, either coin or either currency. We can have, instead of 100 rupee note, we can carry 10 rupees coin or 10 rupees note to make it 100. Now 2000. We all know 2000 note, isn't it? We have seen it is the largest denomination right now we are having in our country. Now how many 20 rupees note makes 2000? Yes, we have 120 rupee note to make 2000. That is a big bundle, isn't it? So 120 rupee note make 2000. Then how many 50 rupees note we should have to make 2000? Yes, we should have 40 50 rupees note to make 2000. Again I am repeating, we should have 40 50 rupees note to make 2000. Then how many 100 rupee note we should have to make 2000? Yes, we should have 20 100 rupees note to make 2000. So if I have 20 100 rupees note, that means I am having rupees 2000. Now 200 note also we know. Now how many 200 notes we should have to make 2000? Yes, we should have 10 200 rupees note to make 2000. Then 500 rupee note. Now how many 500 rupee note I should have to make 2000? Yes, I should have only 4 500 rupee note to make 2000. So I hope you have understood exchanging big coins and notes for smaller ones. Let us see word problems now. Let us take the first problem. Ajay has 9 notes. The total value of those notes is rupees 500. Which notes does Ajay have and how many of each? That means Ajay is having 9 notes and the total value of the note is rupees 500. So how many notes he should have? That makes 500. Let us see. So 4 notes of rupees 100, that becomes 400 and 100 is left. So he'll have 20 rupees, 5 20 rupees note, that becomes 100. So he has got 400 rupees and 20 he has got 100 rupees. That means 400 plus this 100 becomes 500. So the total value is 500. So now let us see the notes. How many notes are there? Let us count the notes. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Yes, Ajay has 9 notes and the total value of the note is 500. Now how I got this? I took 400 rupees. It became 400 and I took 520 rupees. That becomes 100 rupees. So total I got 500. You can have your own bifurcation. Instead of taking 400 rupees note, you can take 100 rupees note and 850 rupees note. You get the sum 500 and that is 9 notes also. You can try different bifurcation with the notes. Let's take one more word problem. Swati has some 100 rupees note, some 50 rupees note and some 20 rupees note. If the total value of the note is rupees 500, how many notes of each denomination does Swati have? Now Swati is having some notes. The total amount of the note is 500. Now we don't know how many 100 notes are there, how many 50 and how many 20. Can we find out? Yes, we can. So let's get started. She can have 300 rupees note, that is 300. 250 rupees note, that is 100. So 300 plus 250 is 100. So 300 plus 100, 400. And 520 rupees note. How many 520 rupees note make? Yes, it makes 100. So she has 300 rupees note, that is 300. 250 rupees note, that is 100. 520 rupees note, that is 100. Total she is having 500. So that is 300, 250 and 520 rupees note in all. This is my bifurcation. You can also bifurcate. Our answers can vary. My answer can be different. Your answer can be different. Like instead of having these many numbers, you can have 100 rupees note, 450 rupees note. 450 rupees is how much? Yes, 200. And 20 rupees note, 10 she can have. That is 200. So 100, 4 rupees 50 and 10 rupees 20. That becomes 500. So the notes, the values can change and still we can get the answer right. I hope you have understood the lesson well. Next time we'll meet again in the next lesson. Till then, bye.